On sympathizers to bomb tourist areas in the U.S., including Times Square.
Meantime, in upstate New York, a man has been indicted on terrorism charges. He's accused of trying to help ISIS militants. CBS News' Weijia Jiang live in Times Square with more for us. Weijia.
Well, Mary, the suspect was arrested just hours after the NYPD commissioner told New Yorkers we are living in a, quote, new era of potential terrorism. Federal officials say 30-year-old Mufed Elfji was plotting to help the terror group ISIS. The Rochester man accused of arranging travel to Syria for 3 people so they could fight with ISIS. 2 of those people were cooperating with the FBI. Elfji managed this grocery store. A former employee says he frequently had violent outbursts.
It was a fight in the middle, so he came with a shotgun outside and started to shoot to the air like crazy.
Elfji was born in Yemen, but he is a U.S. citizen. His arrest comes as Homeland Security officials warn about lone wolves attacking places like Times Square.
We're quite concerned, as you would expect, with the capabilities of ISIS, much more so than al-Qaeda.
NYPD Commissioner Bill Bratton says ISIS has a sophisticated command of using the internet to recruit. ISIS web posts provide instructions and pictures on how to use household items to make bombs. Bratton says he's also worried about Americans currently fighting with ISIS.
The potential for them to try to come back and commit terrorist acts here are very real, and it has expanded significantly the terrorist threat.
Like the attacks at the Boston Marathon last year. Earlier this year, Elfji was arrested for planning to attack U.S. soldiers and Muslims. He is now behind bars, indicted on terrorism charges. The nation's top military leaders testified on Capitol Hill about the president's plan to get rid of ISIS fighters in Syria and Iraq, and they say U.S. troops might have to head to the battlefield if airstrikes fail. Live in Times Square, Weijia Jiang, CBS 2 News.